Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brightops, and welcome back to Renowned Explorers. We're going to be continuing the Emperor's Challenge version of this game. Because, while I will be the first to admit that, well, this doesn't seem to be that popular a series anymore, I'm seeing it through to its goddamn conclusion. If for no other reason than because we've come this far, and it isn't exactly a long game anyway, so let's push on. Let's see. We have three options. We cannot actually go, and we've promised the Emperor that we would not go to bloody 2-star places anymore. So we have the Highlands, we have the South America, and we have Egypt. Unfortunately, since we're such an aggressive party, let's see, we're not that archaeol... The problem is that if we don't really have a lot of... See, we've got athletic, we've got engineer, and we've got a bit of archaeologist, but not much. So let's see, yours, diplomat, rogue, survivalist, engineer. Nope. Highlands. A friendly short can make things easier. Beguiler, diplomat, tactician, or engineer. And Egypt. Let's see, supplies, which we've got a lot of. Archaeologist, athlete, survivalist, or rogue. Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Yeah, you can have that one, you cheap French prick. Ah, the Egyptian desert. Anne is already complaining about being thirsty. Amelia sighs and checks the map they got from the Renowned Explorers International Society. So the Temple of War over here. By chance, an British expedition passes you. The leader of the caravan approaches you with enthusiasm. Ah, another group of fine explorers. Be careful not to dry out in the desert. Visit an oasis to replenish your supplies. He hands over a map of all the oases. When the British investor disappears, Amelia rallies the crew. It is time to start this adventure in the desert. Mr. and Mr. Devious and Collector of Encounter is our bonus this time around. Everyone is growing weak. When the crew sees that there is another hill to climb, they all lose hope and decide to rest. This costs you some supplies. Or we can just... Ivan boldly goes on, motivating the rest to do so as well. Thank you, Ivan, you bastard. Oh no, Ivan gets stuck in quicksand, and is desperately waving around. Someone needs to help. Well, we're going to use the tools for this, because otherwise we're not that good at this, so... Amelia, let's see what you got. Shit. 'Tis a failure. It goes horribly wrong. Amelia tries to help Ivan, but takes a wrong and gets stuck as well. They manage to escape, but Ivan isn't feeling too well. 5 armor from the expedition this time around. That is not a good start. The crew finds nothing of interest. Don't care. A group of Egyptians cross your path. One of them seems to be a journalist that wants to cover your story. You know what, we'll just be polite because I don't want to waste the tool on this one. You have a fancy chat with each other and continue exploring. Maybe you'll have a small article written. Okay, Naturalist. Naturalist challenge. We might actually be able to use something here. The desert is full of interesting natural phenomena. If you look well enough, Amelia might ask someone to keep an eye out for these. Yeah, we can do that one. Amelia does a good job. All sorts of beetles and interesting materials are found. One stone even has a sort of supernatural feel to it, but Amelia must be imagining things. So we've gained a lot of science. Wonderful. Alrighty. Well, we can go down here. A private British expedition force. They are in possession of a full set of canopic jars, a piece of which that would be better off in a museum than a private collection. Let's see, the investigator spots you. Can I help you, dear travelers? A spot of tea, perhaps? Let's see, we have to convince them one way or another. Engage. Can we have someone talk? Yeah, no, we can't really beguile them, so we're going to kick the crap out of them and steal it. Because why wouldn't we? Deal at least 70 speech damage. We're not gonna be able to do that, you bastards. Alright. And last but not least, we're gonna try... yeah, amnesia shot, which is just gonna stun, which will hopefully stun him a bit. We're not even gonna try for that mind-bender thing, simply because... it's just not... under the circumstances, it's just not doable. Alright, let's just kick the crap out of you. See, range one thing around self. Annoy. Do we have anything that's longer? No. Oh well. We do what we can. Uh-oh. Change tactics. This is bad. And there goes one of our resolves. So he literally just shouts money and throws money at us. Just finish him. Oh, that's not good. It seems that it would appear that taking him down alone is not enough. This is bad. Very bad. Well, on the plus side, at least we're gonna have all three... well, not all three necessarily, but at least we're gonna have... oh, good. All three did manage to stay upright. Huzzah. Okay, we're just gonna get everyone together so we can do a group heal. Very nice. Then we're going to get rid of you. Because we need less people in the way. Okay, we can finish you off, so... one less person standing means there's one less bugger actually... Not entirely sure what that actually does. But we can debuff you a bit more, as well as do some damage. And thank whatever being you care to admit that they decided to go with that to attack probably one of the few people who can actually stand being insulted. Yeah, you got mine, Bender, you French prick. We weren't going to succeed at that one. With the investor defeated, the rest of the expedition force pales and makes a run for it. You calmly take what comes to you. The cannot pick jars are yours. So we get to pick. So yeah, we'll just collect and study. And we became famous. Nice. Oh, you got that one, you bastard. We just retrieved a treasure too. God damn it. Oh, hello, that's new. A vast open piece of desert without a single spot of shade stands before you. Amelia spots a rock formation miles ahead with a looking glass, probably containing valuables. However, nobody feels like braving this exhausting sea of sand. Well, Ivan can, because Ivan's a badass. Ivan didn't like it, but went through with it anyway. After hours of baking in the sun, Ivan returns with a pouch full of mined gold. Ivan really is a physically impressive explorer. Alright, forward. The obelisk. While walking in the intense heat of the desert, you see a needle on the horizon. You decide to make a small detour to explore the needle further. Once you are close enough, you see that it is an ancient obelisk. Well, examine. Upon closer inspection, you notice that it has some strange hieroglyphics. Amelia mentions the possibility of an entrance within the facility of an obelisk such as this one. Let's see, because we're an awesome scientist, and we have scientists and we have an archaeologist, we can just find the entrance. You study the obelisk, and very soon you discover the location of an entrance under the sand. The hieroglyphs also tell you this is the tomb of Pharaoh Seth Maribra. Focus on the epicness of the entrance while walking through it. Keep your eyes open for collectibles, or this seems dangerous, leave the obelisk. You know what? We'll collect some valuables. As you walk through the entrance, you notice some pottery and take what is in there. You arrive at a small hall with corridors both left and right. What do you do? Eeny, meeny, we'll take right. You take the right corridor and enter a room with a high ceiling. You see a few platforms sticking out of the walls. And because we are an athlete, we succeed. Ivan climbs the platform, some of which are unstable and drop as you jump to another. Ivan eventually makes it to the top platform, where a lever can be pulled. As Ivan does so, you hear a loud sound in the hole. Ivan gets down using the platforms that are still hanging, and you go back to the hole. What a story to tell. Let's see, arrive at the small hall. We can take the corridor forward. After your trials and tribulations, you arrive at the room of the pharaoh. There are some kind of pottery, mummified animals, and hieroglyphs, but it immediately grabs your attention is a scepter on top of the pharaoh's tomb. Let's take it. This is probably going to start a fight, but we're taking it. And yeah, for every scientist thing on the adventure thing. Alright, you take the scepter, but as you do, you hear the door behind you closing slowly. Alright, tool time. Can we do... No, we can only do one. See what we get? Yes, yes. No! Drats, you don't make it in time. Everyone joins in your effort to lift the door open. Yeah, we use the tool for this one. Everyone tries to get a grip on the door. Amelia counts to 3 and everyone lifts at the same time. You manage to lift it far enough for everyone to crawl under. Whew! That could have gone... I'm not entirely sure what would have happened if we had messed that up, but... probably not good. What equipment's on sale? There are several pieces. We can't afford any of this. And I don't want to spend resolve in order to actually... You know, we need the... Oh wait, they already did the encounters, didn't they? More money. Money seems good. The crew spend the night going through some of the trinkets you've collected. With an appraising eye and a healthy discussion, the crew discovers that some pieces are worth more gold. Sometimes it pays off to take a second look at things. Nice, so we're rich. Alrighty. Gonna go up here, find something of interest. Let's try this oasis. Oh, that's new. What? After a while in desert, you finally see an oasis on the horizon, so we gain some supplies. You arrive at the oasis and prepare to refill all the water canteens you have. Around the oasis, you see a group of locals, nomads, and a group of British excavators. What do? We can get an extra point of supplies, but talk to the locals. We'll have a talk. You talk to locals and you share some stories. They are impressed and will surely remember you as a great explorer. Alright. Let's see, 3 supplies. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 2 options here. We can either push for the fancy thing, which will potentially give us more treasure, or we can start making our way towards the final thing. And, well, the end, while we still have the supplies, without taking a debuff. We're gonna head towards the thing, just for the purposes of. Let's see, if we get this, we get some... I want to do this, I do, but... Let's just take the tablet, just simply because I don't want to... We're pretty much... The amount of supplies we have is kind of limited. A ravine. You might find something useful. If we climb down, we lose a supply. Let's just continue exploring. We don't have the supplies for it, is the problem. Well, we could go on without them, but just taking all the debuffs it would hurt. It would hurt bad. Temple of War. Onwards. The crew approaches the temple that is in excellent state. However, the seal has already been removed. Amelia tells the crew that the temple is dedicated to Sekhmet, the goddess of war and destruction. The crew carefully approaches the entrance. After following the hallway, the crew arrives at the Chamber of War. Sarcophagi of soldiers are aligned against the wall, and the stele stands tall in the center. It seems someone has been here already. You know what, we might as well get some... We're not that famous, but we are very scientific. In the search, Amelia approaches the stele and reads out loud, "By decree of Sekhmet, only those skilled in the art of war may proceed." All of a sudden, a sarcophagus bursts open. Let's see, we can play the game, which would require a tactical mind. Let's try talking to him. Yeah, let's try. We're gonna have to play the game of war, because... Yeah, we're not that... I wouldn't want to anger the general. Come on, Ivan, you've been great this all round, and you're great again, you genius bastard. What a tactical masterclass by Ivan. Ivan's Egyptian chariots outflank the general's Haiti spear division, and Ivan delivers a decisive blow to the general's forces. Impressive, you're worthy of meeting Sekhmet. A secret door opens. The crew now moves on through along a dark hallway. The crew can now see ahead with a flaming light of their torches. Wall paintings describe locations where offerings were brought to Sekhmet in order to win her favor in war. You have your feeling, many things to learn. You have a feeling you're missing something here. So many things to learn, or so much information to sell. We'll learn. At least 30 minutes pass. The crew walks down a very long corridor. Ivan feels very uncomfortable in this enclosed, dry space, but Amelia boosts the crew's will to carry on. Then you hear some noise in the distance. You find a new room, sacred ground to the goddess Skemet. The room is a lead light and filled with ancient treasure. At last, war rises again. Oh no. The incarnation of Skemet stands before you. Finally, I'm whole again. First, I need to repay my debt. The goddess of war has been called to wage war against the enemies of her followers. You. Now bow down to me or be the first ones to fall. So we're fighting the goddess of war. Planebringer. Deal at least 75 attack damage to a single target at once. Okay. We got 9. That, by doing that throw thing, we do more damage, so 60, 90, 63. Not enough. And she's transformed into her war form, that's okay. Yeah, she starts off friendly and then we fight her. Because, well, let's be honest, we're pretty good at the whole fighting thing. Well, most of us anyway. Alright, first things first, let's get rid of you. Just so you're down, you don't have to worry about you. It's all good. Experimentation. Mostly we did that mostly because... Let's see, you're immune to... Wait, you're shielded from Terra, that's... Which isn't particularly great, but we can work with it. We just have to bring the kitty cat down. That's all we need to do. Alright, there goes 1 point of resolve. No surprise there, but... Get up, you lazy bugger. And we'll do some group healing. Alright, let's see if we can start getting rid of you. Okay, more mummies. Yay. That's just what we needed. However, there is a plan. We're gonna get tactical with this shit. Ivan's gonna stay where he is, but because of where everything's set up, we're gonna have our 2 scientists head up north so that all the mummies have to go through Ivan. Shit. The cat's outthought us. That's it, that clever bitch. Well, if nothing else, we can at least try and hold the angry cat down. She's pinned there, so she's not moving. And there is now a limit to how many attacks we can take. Which is good for us. Oh crap, I didn't realize they could go there and stand there. Crap. Gets up. Gets up. We'll take care of you, just so that there's one less bloody mummy in attack range. Oh, we just have to yell. We can attack everyone. Hurrah! So you're not... So she's not immune to terror. She's just resistant to it. Ooh. Alright, we need to get some stuff done. Such as getting rid of... Alright, Ivan's probably gonna be going down. But we can at least... Before he goes down, we can limit the amount of harm that's coming our way. A bit. Right, there goes another point of resolve. Yeah, she's gonna be going next. Oh, wait, nope, she's still up. She's going down, but she was still up. Okay, first, Ivan, get up. Get Amelia up. Okay, new plan. We're falling back a little bit. Just to try and limit the amount of harm we're taking. Because Ivan can take a fair beating. He can literally stand there and take hits for days. Our scientists, not so much. Though, that being said, Anne is taking it like a champ. And we're gonna keep and we're now just gonna keep Ivan all bloody pumped up, because that's the way we need to go here. Well, we can't actually... Fortunately, we can't actually heal ourselves, which sucks, but... what have you. Oh yay, shit, the kitty has decided to come and play. Okay, that's you started. Wait, hang on, we can... Damn, we can't actually get them from here. Disappointing, but what have you. Smack! Smack goes the kitty cat. And we'll do some more healing because we can. Why not? Yeah, she doesn't need it, but who cares at this point? Admittingly, we could potentially, if we move back one more spot, we could potentially have both people being able to heal them at once. I didn't realize we had that up and operational. Or otherwise would have done it sooner. Oh well. Yeah, Ivan is taking that beating like no one's business. But that's fine. And admittedly, we don't have to do this, I just feel annoyed. And when I feel annoyed, the only way to feel better is literally just to shock a zombie. Or a mummy, as the case may be. And she gone! Success. Enough! It is clear that I am not ready yet to raise war and curses over your kin. I need to rest another 4,000 years. A god defeated. And she disappears. When everything clears up, it seems she has left something behind. A mask of pure gold and precious metal. Yep, and for this, we're going to... Yeah, we're going to take that, because there's going to be a lot of discovery from this one. Ah, crap. This isn't going to end well. Or maybe it does. You made it out. Just as Amelia gets out of the temple with part of the loot, the whole complex collapses. I should have woken up early to get here. Impressive work, Amelia. Who said that? Relics. We came here to investigate the matter of a shadowy group called the Anti-Explorers. They had plans to do something sinister here. Have you seen anything? No. Relics seems to have expected that. Of course not, you're a rookie. Stupid me, Darks. However, I fear they pose a threat to us all. He then continues in a lighter tone, I'll handle this matter myself. So now, why are we still here? This place has been explored. Let's move out. To London? Yeah, you can have it, you bastard. Well, we explored the desert and we got out of here alive. With some decent treasures, too. And a fair bit of cash, which is going to go into upgrading our team. A lot. As well as all this wonderful research. That show-off is at it again. This time the Emperor awarded Relics more honorary titles because he built orphanage in Shanghai, London, and Rio. With his very own hands and money. All the kids want to be like him. Seems like orphans these days want to be annoying when they grow up. You're kidding, right? Wang Tong, who is hanging around with Pinkerton, presents you with a new opportunity. If you refrain from doing 3-star challenges or less expeditions, the Emperor will award you a challenger title. It might close the gap with Relics. Yeah, we'll do it. Very well, good luck, you brave explorers. Letter of recommendation, we can send a report to Explorer Welcoming City. And to Sydney. G'day mates, we here down under have heard about your recent adventures. Unbelievable, mate. We would love to see these treasures you've collected. Why don't you fly over in that fancy ship of yours and take a look at our adventurers' shops, eh? See ya, Bella Summers, Kangaroo Farmer. Right. No one leveled up. which is annoying. However, breakthrough, origin of species. 2. The secret we've all been waiting for, 5 stars. +1 campaign, +1 collect when spending insight on study. Okay. And we get more renown from research, too. Very good indeed. And we might as well unlock engineering as well, because, well, why wouldn't we? Oh. How much? Oh. Damn, research costs a lot. Alrighty. Let's see what we can buy. Well, actually first let's have a look at Sydney. Survivalist and quick thinker. Naturalist, do we have classical physics? We already do. Not so great, but whatever. Hammer, smashing, engineering, survivalist and athlete. Boomerang, which is engineering. History book, which is archaeologist, which we can which we could actually make use of. What? Yeah, you've got prehistory. We could probably boost the archaeology a bit. And etiquette. Alrighty. At least one of our insights is going to have to be spent on money, which we've done. And that's going to purchase this book, so we can upgrade our. We've upgraded our history girl. Great. Now let's do some study. And a bit more gold. Alrighty. If we can get 300 more, we can get a bunch more supplies, which will be very useful. Let's do it. Actually, annoyingly, I don't think we're... Oh wait, nope, that's the wrong one. Let's get some money. We don't really get that much cash. Annoyingly. Oh well. One more. Because at least we are getting some money. Gonna lose the amazing armor challenge, which... God damn it, I just freaking hate people like some of these people. Okay. So obviously we're gonna get Heinrich. I have no idea how to pronounce his name, the renowned German scientist who always works alone in his attic. Wants to teach one of you his naturalist classic physics or naturalist biology. Let's see. On second thought, Amelia already knows both his things, but Anna does not. So we'll go with... Yeah, we'll go with biology. Nice. Sadly not enough to get the second thing, but... Yeah, we'll get some journalists following us. Very close to getting a level 8 naturalist 2, so there is that. And that's where we're going to leave it for now. Until next time, my name is Bright Ops, and I look forward to hearing from you. Ta-ta!